Hi everyone, it's time for an Empties video for the month of March. In March I did not really use up too many items, but all in all I think I still did okay. I mean, this is not really something that you would challenge yourself to, it's just we use up stuff as we go along, and that is what I did. So without further ado, I am going to start with my toothpaste. This is the DM brand, the Dot Brilliant White. This is actually cruelty-free and vegan, so this was a surprise find. I'm very happy with it, and I have another one going right now. Then I used up another cruelty-free product. This is my Balea enzyme peeling. I like this a lot. I tried to squeeze out as much as I could. I didn't cut it open though because the consistency was kind of on the liquidy side, so I just didn't feel like cutting this open. I will repurchase this and it did a nice job. However, I only use this in the evenings because it would leave my skin a little bit more red. And all in all, this is something that is quite nice, but it's not something you would use every single day as it is an enzyme peeling, so it's a chemical peeling. And I like this a lot. It is just that for me, peelings are often either too harsh on my skin, which I don't like, or they just don't do anything, so this was a nice in between. Then I used up, let's go with the non-makeup products first. Then I used up my Alberti Ultra Sensitive cream. This is just my face cream, and this is cruelty-free. It is a relatively small tube, and right now I don't have a backup of this going because I'm using up other products that I've had before because I want to move some of my face creams out of my collection or my storage area, so I'm doing that right now, but it is a product I would repurchase. I think this was actually the second or third tube of this that I have used up. And so for all these products you can get in Germany or in Europe at the DM stores. Another product from those stores is my Balea Eye Makeup Remover Waterproof. This contains oil. It's one of those bifacial eye makeup removers that you have to shake up first. It does an okay job, and currently I am using up another one of these, but they are not the best eye makeup remover ever. I have one other eye makeup remover that I can't get when I'm at home, so I would prefer the other one over this one, but like I said, I have another one going and I'm using it. So that is that. Then I have a hand lotion. This was the Burt's Bees Almond Milk Beeswax hand cream. I absolutely hated this. I'm glad it is gone. It was just a small sample size with 0.25 ounces. It is a horrible stench that this gives off. And I don't know if it can't be the beeswax because I like the scent of beeswax. It can't be the almond milk either because I love drinking almond milk, so I don't know what it is. It is horrible. I don't like it at all. Then I used up another one of my pocket bags, my Bath & Body Works hand sanitizers. This was a Midnight Pomegranate. It was quite nice. I'm trying to use those up though because they're not cruelty-free. So this is something I'm working on at the moment, and I have, I think, 2 more going right now. And then I have one more and a big pump bottle that I still need to use up, and which I just want to actually kind of decant into these smaller ones so that I can take it with me because I only use this on the go. Another non-makeup product I used up is my Labello Lip Butter Vanilla and Macadamia. This is basically a Nivea lip butter, no difference here in product, it's just a different brand name. And this was quite nice. It's not cruelty-free, and it's nothing I would repurchase simply because I don't like having to dip my finger in. I only use this in the mornings and in the evenings at home when I was getting ready, either for the day or for bed. So this, all in all, it did a good job though. The exact opposite is actually this guy here. This is my Maybelline Baby Lips lip chapstick. In Mango Pie. I absolutely hated this. It dried my lips out really bad. I applied this and nothing happened to my lips. I felt like they were even more dry than before. And then my son dug his fingers and then he applied it on his lips all the time, so he had his fingers and then there's not much left. I'm going to move this out. I don't want to bother with it anymore. It's just horrible. Then I used up, once again, my Alberti Clear Facial Fluid with clay. I love this stuff. I've mentioned this before. It is cruelty-free and vegan as well, as far as I remember. I have another one of these going right now, and I think I have a backup possibly too. I have to look that up. I'm not sure, but this is something I constantly repurchase. I use this. I used to use this in the mornings. Right now, I use a different facial cream in the mornings because I'm trying to use up a mattifying face cream. So I'm trying to use that in the morning because I think that makes more sense for when you apply makeup. But I now use this in the evenings. Another non-makeup product is my Alberti Sensitive Deo Roll-On. This has aloe vera and rice extracts, I believe, in it. This is a very nice deodorant. It has, it doesn't contain any aluminum, it doesn't contain any alcohol. It is cruelty-free, it is vegan, so all the things that I'm kind of looking for. And I really felt like I did a good job. However, I only used this in winter so far, so I can't tell you for sure if this would work in summer as well. I will be testing this, of course, in the upcoming months. So I have another one. I think I have a different scent going at the moment. So, but I repurchased this. Then another non-makeup product was my Dior Hypnotic Poison perfume. I used this one up faster than I expected because the product doesn't go all the way to the bottom, which surprised me. That's what I thought was going to happen because all the other Dior perfumes I've had before and all the other perfume bottles, they just had product going all the way to the bottle, or at least very close. This one didn't have that, and that really surprised me. But it's used up now. The scent is quite nice, but Dior is not cruelty-free. So yeah, I'm glad this is gone, and this is actually a product also that I would not be using in summer anyway because it's a very heavy and strong scent. And this leads us to makeup products. I have used up a few makeup products, but first my two casualties. These two eyeshadows actually fell into the sink when the C palette they were in fell into the sink, and they completely cracked and shattered and were splayed out all in the sink. There was no salvaging, it just didn't happen. So this here is my MAC eyeshadow in Wood Winged. It's completely gone now. And this is the Coastal Scents Hot Pot in M24. This was in Burnt Amber. This was a very dark brown shade, which I would use in the outer V most of the time. And it was a very nice eyeshadow. So these are gone. Then I used up my Catrice Camouflage Cream in the shade 010 Ivory. I love this. I have a backup going right now, so I can only recommend this. It is very high coverage and you don't need a lot, but you want to use this with your fingers ideally, so that you can warm it up with your finger a little bit and then apply it and smooth it out and just blend it in real well. Otherwise, this probably will just sit on your skin and it won't look as nice. So this is a great product, and like I said, I already have the backup going. Then I have my Manhattan Powder Blush in Golden Brown. I used this one up completely. After repressing this, it was gone very fast. And I'm glad to say that I enjoyed this a lot. The shade was wonderful. At first, you may remember that I didn't like this too much. I felt it was too brown and too dark and maybe even too muddy on me. But once I figured out how to apply this best, I absolutely love this. It was a wonderful shade, especially in fall and winter, of course. And it is a shade that I would definitely be looking into to find again, something similar at least. So that is now gone. Then I used up my Bare Minerals Mineral Veil. This had 0.07 ounces in here, and I used this one up relatively quickly, but I would not repurchase this. I tried using this all over my face, and I would be oily very, very fast. I would look like a hot mess, and it didn't really set my foundation. What I use this for is I just got a big fluffy brush and applied this all over my eyeshadow primer to set it, so that I could blend out my eyeshadows a bit more easily. So this was a great product for this particular job, but as an all over the face product, it's not something I would use. And I think it is quite expensive just to set your eye primer. Then I used up a Astra Soft Sensation Lip Color Butter. This was in the shade Loft Up. This was a brownie caramelly tone, very neutral. wonderful. This hydrated my lips like no other lip product I have tried so far. So I was very impressed with this. But again, it's not cruelty free. I have moved this out of my collection. I'm happy about that. And I don't regret anything. I have other products that probably do the same thing. I just have to find a similar shade if I want to use something like that again. And this leads us actually to our last product, and that is this short guy here. This is, pardon me, this, and that leads us to this short guy here. This is very short now. I hope I can get this, yeah. This is an Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil. This is in the shade Rockstar. This is a very purpley but dark eyeliner. I like to use this every single day just to darken up my lash line. It worked wonderful for that. It wasn't too harsh like in a plain black eyeliner. So that was quite nice for every day. And actually I have a backup of this already, which is why I wanted to focus on this and use this one up. So this is my trash for the month of March. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave me a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you used up, maybe if you tried any of these products or if you would like to try any of these. And I will see you guys soon. Bye!